watching some Taylor Swift about OF fans. Now everybody's making fun of them and that because they're doing. I mean, like, if you're doing stuff and you're like modeling that, I understand, but when you're sitting there showing off your fucking ass plenty of times. Like, that's ridiculous shit. Like, I do understand, like, I knew a girl that did that stuff. And, like, she didn't make barely any money. She might make me, like, a couple $100 a fucking month. And she had to do some crazy ass shit. And it was fucking, like... fucking hilarious. Like this one girl said that she had to stick a thermometer in her ass, and she said she had to bark like a dog to get money. Like that's what happened. You're a human slave. I don't think women really understand that. Even if they tell you to do anything that anything. Shit becomes crazy. Like, I would never understand OnlyFans. I know it's created by a whole bunch of whores online, or prostitutes basically. I get it. I know that Amaranth Novels, the E-girls. I remember the E-girls. They made a lot of money in that. But they always want to go strictly into fucking porn. Like, these girls make money. Fuck, they were making millions of dollars off of playing video games and shit. I mean, they're all doing that now, too, but there's so many of these girls. I know they don't make a lot of money. I would say the best way to get famous in this day and age, make an Instagram, get really good shape, start posting pictures. And you start posting pictures. And then you sit there and start posting content on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and Facebook and shit like that. They want you to post enough shit. You have multiple platforms. You all tell them to go to one platform, like YouTube or something. Oh, I know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Blah, blah. That's how you actually, honestly start to get people to notice you and start making money. This game's so fun. But yeah, I can beat this one. I can beat the other one. But that's crazy shit though, like that's really how life is with these girls and that. It's sad too, because like a lot of them are not really bad, but they're so like, they never want to admit that they're fucking wrong, and when guys judge them, they get really fucking pissy and shit. And it's like, well, you should get pissed off. Nice. Fang Viper. I got a new legendary for my thing. Nice. Oh! Crazy. Cool. But yeah, I knew one girl that she was I caught her up out of nowhere to talk to her now. Content like that. And she's just sitting there. But she didn't do that stuff too now. Like, that's gotta be pretty exhausting, huh? People are telling me that when I get on YouTube and that. I had a girl like come on and be like, "Hey, why don't you go jerk off on cam?" Because she was like horny or something like that. I don't really know if she's attractive, like, whatever. And I'm just sitting there like no, like why would I do that? Well, because I want you to, and I'm like, you don't fucking know me, bitch. This is my channel. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, you can't just come on here and just ask for something so preferred like that. Like, that's stupid. And that's like massively fucking ignorant, you know? Like, are you even like attractive looking? Really what people do all day, they'll sit there, like, I'll have mostly gay people that gay people can't find other people to talk attractive. There's so much pervertism. There's a lot. When I open up something. Yeah. Yep, that book bag. I got shit. Double the ammo. That's actually good. I would get lost, you know. That's the blue. Let me get back down there, yeah. That's good. Down there. Yeah, I can't wait till Killing Floor 3 comes out. I've seen the like first boss fight that. My God, it's fucking insane. They're facing the Impaler. He always faces multiple bosses. If you focus on the bosses together, they die pretty easily. Like it's a big runaround game again, like Killing Floor 2 was. Like Killing Floor 2, when it first came out, it was hard. You actually had to run around a lot now, like you have to point, but since you had running issues, you couldn't like dodge a lot, and you couldn't like, but there's a lot of inside building you get, a lot of these, not just big open areas. I use the shotgun the most. Dude, that shit. I say that's the only thing I don't like about Doom Eternal, that like how many bullets it takes to actually kill people. It's so ridiculous. Like Doom Dark Ages is a little more different. Like you can go and like shoot people and like obliterate like normal enemies. Fuck yeah, dude. Make fun of stupid ass people and that. Yeah, this is back in I think it came out like 80 days ago. But yeah, this is life, bro. Run around. Things were more religious back then, honestly. People, you know, were fighting demons and shit like that. You know, like the fighting demons. Can't say demons exist. Oh, you can't hear me? Yeah, it must be the sound effects is probably too loud. Well, I can turn down my TV now, but I'm not audio though. I don't know if that's any better. Yeah, sometimes my stuff's too loud, and sometimes it's not loud enough depending on what I play. This game's extremely loud, so. Yeah, it's just the game's really loud. And I try not to have my mic too high, because sometimes I'm too fucking loud. But yeah. That was when I was growing up and that. And playing video games, going to school and that. Playing outside and shit. Not being constantly on the internet and that. We were talking about that today with one of the other workers and that. We never had cell phones and that. We never bring phones to work. Like if you had to call someone, they would call the store. You know. Now everybody has a cell phone and shit. And the funny thing is I'm never really on my cell phone unless I'm listening to music or just playing like little games on it when I get bored. Yeah. Something like that, yeah. Well, life is just simpler. You had simple life, and that's what it was. That's exactly all it was. It's just life was just simpler. You know, you didn't have to sit there and do all this crap to get attention, and now there's so much shit to do. You can just live a basic life and be okay. You're like, oh, why don't you have a Facebook in that? I'm like, I do have Facebook. I just don't have anything on it. People are, you can add me on Facebook, but I don't do anything with it. It's all attention regulated. We have a dopamine crisis in our world. Like, it's pure dopamine all over the place. And a lot of people have that issue that nothing's really as exciting anymore. Because, like, people are really, really fucking overly spoiled. And we are. Like, tremendously overly spoiled. Hold on. And that's what it is. We're all spoiled and we don't even know. I mean, people always say, why are people broke? And I'm just like, well, people spend too much money on shit, you know? Like, you only need an internet connection, internet connection, and a console. Your TVs automatically have YouTube and shit on it. You don't need anything else, and you can get a streaming service if you choose to, you know? Or you just, like, watch shit on YouTube. Like, I got a thing for YouTube, and that's $15 a month. I got the premium thing, and I can watch everything I want. And I just bought Crunchyroll again, which is like $8 a month. Watch all the anime I want. But people insist on buying like 4 or 5, things and that. Like, how many streaming services do you fucking need? People literally buy like. Yeah, it's a program for watching stuff on YouTube. But there's a lot of free stuff out there, and when you watch cable TV and that, like back in the old days, Like everybody paid like $100 a month. Not even joking you. This shit was fucking ridiculous. Raspberry. I like that. So I remember we used to pay like 100-something bucks a month for cable and shit, and you got paid by the channel. So the more channels that you get, the more you gotta pay. No, you're good. And and it was ridiculous because you had to pay a lot of fucking money too. Nowadays, you know, when Netflix came out and shit, Netflix, you know, was what, $7.99, and now it's like 14, 20 bucks more a month. Because they're programming their shit. They're doing their own crap. And it's like, okay, so you're making your own movies now, so you want to charge everybody more money for movies that are not even that good. I need to get over that one fucking damn place. I need to be lost to this game. Something I like about Doom. Fun killing things, you get lost. You know what? Fuck this shit. Man, cheap bastard. There we go. But yeah, that's how life was back then. Like, you just... Everyone was paying for cable, or for dish. Things are actually kind of cheaper, if you really tell you how it's true. Like, gas prices are a little bit, well, early 2000s, that gas prices went up to like $1.50 to $2 when Bush was in and all this stuff, and that's like, things got a little bit more expensive, but like, nothing's really changed. Like, I tell people, like, you get paid more money now than you do 15 years ago, and prices haven't changed, and people are still broke. And it makes me laugh, because, like, you're still broke. We literally make $600 to $700 more a month, which is 7,000 more a year, because our minimum wage evened out with the economy. You say, well, stuff's more expensive, but people are still buying shit. Not even joking you. Like, people buy constantly. Like, I work at Taco Bell now, and my God, we get a lot of fucking business. Like, it's stupid business. And it's the same people. And, like, White Castle's down the street from us, because I work overnights. They're always packed. Always packed. There's fucking always, like, 20 cars in line. It's insane. And it's about, you say, well, inflation, inflation's just the residue of minimum wage never being up to the standards of what it should have been. Like, everybody, it's like big businesses make billions of dollars off of their products all the time. The only reason why they have to raise up prices of certain things, like groceries, haven't raised up that much. So groceries are so high, and they're like, yeah, it's because you buy too much shit. Like, if you got rid of all your junk food, you could save 20% of your profit. Like, I buy fish, eggs, and like beef. Beef's up a little much. Yeah, beef is up. Oh God. And like, eggs are cheap as shit now. I can get 90 eggs for like $12, which is fucking ridiculous because that's a lot. Like, this looks spooky. Oh god. Oh! It's the pentagrams, the cacodemons. A whole bunch of them too. This might take a while. But yeah, like I'll spend probably maybe like $150, maybe like every other week, maybe less, to be able to save money now, and I save constant money. And I understand my predicament's a little bit different though, but still. Many gotta go. Fuck you, Baron of Hell. Nice. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, this is where I fucking get my ass killed. Yeah, you're supposed to fucking die here. Go out with the bang, start shooting rockets all over the place. Oh, let you being the biggest badasses and cleaned out the moon base. You're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you where your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to be there. I don't think you're robbing me. That looks like the Los Deimos space. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. And the only way out is through. To continue Doom experience, please play Shore of Hell. Mason sequel. So now I gotta play Shores of Hell. Kill me, silly. I'm a cheating bastard. There. But yeah, it's like, it's kind of funny. And it's kind of insane too, how much things have changed, but you still go back to the same bullshit that always is the best stuff. Who doesn't like playing Doom? Who doesn't like playing Mario Brothers? Who doesn't like playing all these older games and that? That's how they constantly remake shit. Like, they remade Secret of Mana HD-wise, they remade all the Final Fantasies, they put more graphics into them and that. Like, they remade all that shit, and it's fucking ridiculous. You know. I don't think they reversion these. Well, not remake them, but like HDIs and that. Put more spark to them. Die, demon, die. Look at this Go ahead out this one. Oh shit. Hey, I think I beat Doom 2016 though. I haven't beat that yet. Surprisingly. Okay. Cackle Demon, no. These things are a pain in the ass in Doom 64. Doom 64 made people way too fucking strong. Oh, another Cackle Demon. Oh, this one's a pretty easy. Fucking pimps. But yeah. Oh, I do not like this fucking level. The fucking shipping crates. Let's use my minigun. Die, motherfucker, die! Okay. This shit changed for demonic. And a fucking blue card. I do like Doom 64's like plasma cannon a little bit better. Berserk mode. I'll punch you, bitch. Give us something to punch. Nothing. Yellow key. Oh, great. Let's get lost. I'll punch you, bitch. Get knocked the fuck out, bro. Fuck you. It's like Doom Eternal all over again. But we're playing the first one. He blows up people with his fist. Come on, motherfucker. Damn, that's wrong. Yeah, one punch man here. Knocking the fuckers out. I love it. I might be lost, but I'm gonna knock you out, bitch. Where the fuck are all these damn keys at? That's the only thing I don't like about this game. The look for the keys is stupid. Like, Doom 64 is a little bit more easier. Like, I'm going to bitch. I'm going to bitch. Fuck off. This is full of shit. Get over here, motherfuckers. Get wrecked. My fist in your face, bitch. Get knocked the fuck out. I'm playing around, motherfucker. Okay. That it? I gotta see what the fuck I'm doing today. Okay, let's see what time I gotta work today. 8 to 4 today. I guess we close at 5 today. Cause I'm going to 8. Yeah, I like that I'm off on Friday. I like having days off in between the days I work. I always love that shit. I hate being off at the end, be like, oh, I'm off 2 days at the end. I guess some people might like it, like you get 2 whole days off. I like being off in between for resting periods. So that shit gets kind of annoying. Yeah, when you're sitting there trying to rest up and then you're like, damn, I gotta go to work. 7 hours. At least I woke up early. Ugh. I could imagine playing this on the PC with the mouse and keyboard. Like you would have back then. That shit would be kind of annoying. Because I used to do that a lot. And I got like wrist problems because of it, I guess. Most likely because of boxing and shit. Oh, there's a blue key. I went backwards. One punch, man. Come here, motherfucker. Ja. I'm playing around. Cause I don't give a shit. Knock you the fuck out. Good, good, good. Nothing beats the best. I will fist you, bitch. You're gonna get fisted. Okay, well, there's that key. What the fuck? Oh. I guess I gotta do some shit so I can get the door to open. There, bitch. Yeah. Of course, there's always a ledge you gotta open up. There's Raggy. What the fuck, dude? The blue key was right fucking here, which is confusing because I guess I had to get the yellow key first. I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention. I'd rather cheat and be a dick. Okay, so I had to open that up somehow. There has to be a way to get into it. But wow. Definitely not convenient. What the fuck is this? God, this fucking place is such a fucking maze. Huh. Okay. Red key. Button. Found it. Nice. I killed a lot of people. They tell me to kill people, I kill people. But yeah, that shit's insane. Like, it's about OF girls and that. My god, it is fucking. It's beyond retarded. How women always want to look for easy way out of life, and first thing they do is show their tits off. And they get this like, because I was listening to Taylor the Fiend, and they talk about this stuff, and they're just like, why are women doing all this stuff and that when they know it's not good for them to do it? And then, you know, men like me be like, to explain this and try to be nice about it. And be like, because women always want the easiest way out of life. That's why they do stupid shit. And they'll continuously do stupid shit. They gotta walk around. Because it's getting to the point where everybody's like, I see, like, you can go on Google, look up OnlyFans boobs. Literally, all you see is enormous amount of girls bending over, showing off everything they can just to get attention. And then they'll, like, design themselves. Like, okay. Like, Amarith and that, she's a very, very attractive woman. She never, like, shows off nothing, but she wears clothes. And she's the one that started all that crap. Her and her little whore friends. And, like, people get to that point where they're like, they're constantly wanting to do that stuff. And it becomes fucking insane. It's just like, damn. It's like, the other thing better to do in life than that, like, well, what kind of job can I get? Like, you can work at a call center now. Like, women get jobs so easily, just they can't fucking keep them. Like, if they keep a job, that's because they actually have to work, because they actually have to make money. But, like, most of them live with, like, huge amount of debt and shit. Mainly because they got school debt. Because I know a lot of girls that use student loans for money. They literally pull out a big-ass student loan because they had, like, honors and whatever, and then they lie about their money too, and like it becomes like funny and kind of insane, and they sit there and they do this stuff. I know you've seen Anne. And it's kind of sad though, because like all you have to do is just get a good boyfriend. You know, and when a woman works hard on the man works hard for the woman. You know, they both work together. Good stuff. I got, nice. Say what now? What? Oh, there goes that pop. I gotta wiggle my knee a little bit. But yeah, the idea behind like all this crap that's happening, and it has happened in the last 10 years, not even that. You have e-girls. They're still e-girls. I literally still see OnlyFans girls still having YouTube, and they're still doing video game YouTube, like doing horror stuff and that, having their titties all hanging out and shit. But what they don't realize is that you can only jerk off the tits so much before you get bored of it. That's just the simplest of society net. If a woman wants to think that, you know, their boobs are gonna be everlasting just because they get dudes smacking their dongs off to them, they have a rude awakening because, first off, life's not like that. If it was completely like that, then, well, we'd kind of all be fucked. And life would be extremely fucking boring. Like, if people want to go down that road. It's like, you gotta ask yourself, like, why? It's like, I don't know why people are like this. I don't understand it myself. You know, you live life for so long in that, and like, nothing's beautiful anymore. Like, I can look at a girl now that's really fucking attractive, and I see a lot of them all the time, and it doesn't feel the same. You're like, and that's what it is. It doesn't feel the same. It actually feels different. And no one wants to keep life. They don't want to try anymore. Like, when I see a woman that has a boyfriend that like they're in love with their boyfriend, and you think that their life's doing good, they're like, oh, life's doing good, and da 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 da. You know, and also out of nowhere, they don't want to deal with the hardships of the relationship. They think relationships should just pop up even perfect. And it's like, oh, my berserk mode went away. No, I lost my berserk mode. I want it. Fuck you, bitch. Good. Ooh. I'm gonna deck some shit. Oh, sure. Go up. Come here, bitch. Yeah. Yeah! Get it gone, motherfucker. You get bitch slapped. I ain't playing around, bitch. Get over here, fucker. Big old hairy ass arm. What do you do for a living? I kill demons. I'll punch him in the face. People think reality's like this. You know what's so fucked up? Our reality's nothing like this. Like, it's so funny. Like, people want to believe that, like, oh, you know, God exists in that, but how he exists, that's the biggest thing. And it keeps going back to everybody just downing Christianity or Christ, basically God. And, like, how people sit there and, like, all these stories and that come up in that. And it's like, people want to believe that they're more powerful than God or some bullshit like that, and like it becomes like, dude, don't you guys understand Lucifer's story? Like, that's one of the biggest things. It's like a big ass topic. Not everybody's talking about it. All these Gnostic texts and these secret things, and then they've been forged. People have been making them up to base themselves on Christianity. That, and it's like Jesus told us about this. Like, people are going to pretend. People are going to do these things to try to make it look like that they're me, or that they're going to talk for me. And it's like, that's fucking insane. Like, when you sit there and think about it, people that forge their own word of God, like there's been like I was reading this one thing called Gospel of Barnabas, and I didn't read the whole thing. Evidently, no, it was just a description of it because I was watching some guy talk about it in that, and it was a forgery talking about Muhammad. And I was sitting there like, okay, well, I don't believe in Muhammad. I think he was, probably a person. And they all say that he is. Oh, he was a prophet and all that. I'm like, well, Jesus said after him, there's no more prophets. He said any prophet that's after me is a fake prophet, is a false prophet. Because there's only like so many prophets in the world, and people are, try to say like, ignorant shit towards that, like, oh, I'm a prophet. I'm talking about the end of days and all that stuff, and then like these people do stuff for views to make money, and this proves how greedy they are. And they'll say certain things and that, like, oh, life is, changing, the world's changing. And they get all these people in that talking about because they get a big YouTube channel and that they make a bunch of money in that, and like you're just using people and brainwashing people to believe something that doesn't fucking exist. And it doesn't make sense. Like I read the secret Gospel of John. It was fucking a forgery and fake. It was fake. And people are insisting that it's real. And they say Jesus came down and was talking about paganism. What? After the crucifixion. No disciple would believe paganism if they were sitting there walking and talking with Jesus. And it literally blew my mind. Because John was the one that helped write Revelations, or basically wrote Revelations. Jesus is the actual in-game prophet. To talk about paganism. And Jesus talking about that the Father God is not the real God. I'm like, that makes no sense at all. I'm just gonna like listen to this bullshit. I'm like, dude, these people are fucking insane. That just proves how powerful Jesus actually is, and that people will use him until the day that life ends because of it. Like they literally will constantly use it for their own needs, for their own money. And they harden themselves so much that they don't care. That there's like, well, as long as I make money in that, I'm okay. And they'll make their money in that. And as they make more money in that, they feel like that they're doing something with their life. And I say, you're stupid. Like the most broke people in the world are the ones that believe in God. And they live a better life. Because they're not living a life of suffering. They understand that they're, sinners. That we're not all powerful. Yes, we can have abilities, of course. I believe a lot of people do. I believe a lot of people are very strong naturally, more than others. You see that all the time.
Uh,
And like, people have to really realize that life is not what you think it is. It never was. It never will be. Life is not like Doom where you got demons spun around. Demons don't exist in that way. The real world was like back then, back in the 50s and 60s and shit. That was the real world. You went to work. You fed your family and that. You had responsibilities and that. Now the responsibilities are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and people can't even do basic fucking jobs without screaming and yelling and being like, "Oh my god, I gotta work today." It's like, you have to do it, or you fucking die. That's literally how it used to be back then. You would not survive. You'd work, your father would work, 50, 60, 70 hours a week to supply for the family. And now the way you look at it, you'll see now that we have women working, men don't have to work as much. But also women complain about it more. That's the beginning. It's like, it's a never ending concept of bitching and moaning and complaining. Why? Why'd I have to do all this stuff and that? And it's like, well, because you're pampered and spoiled. That's why. Okay. But yeah, everybody always markets on Christians. People say that they don't. You guys do all the damn time. I've seen enough bullshit in my life to notice. That people do this shit a lot. Damn, motherfucker. And people get so upset about when you prove them wrong. Like this guy named Billy Carson. Dude's a fucking complete utter loser. But you know what he says? I have money. So you have money because you brainwashed a whole bunch of motherfuckers to believe your stupid shit. And everybody's doing the same thing he's doing. And then when you get like expert people that actually come out and say, yeah, them things are all forgeries and shit, they're all lies. He goes in a temper tantrum. Because these are the guys that literally believe that they're Christ themselves. And that they're all powerful and shit. He's like, I am all powerful. I am this, I am that. I'm like, why would you say that? Because I'm not poor. And it's like, what the fuck does poor have anything to do with any of that shit? What is poor? You're materialistically not poor, but you're spiritually poor. I think there's a fine line of fucking difference of poorness. You're physically poor because you're not that strong of a dude. You live off of lies. And then when people contradict, themselves, which, it happens. They're not fucking perfect. And then you get people that sit there all day and live their lives based upon just simple things. Then other people are just fucking pieces of shit. And they show it day in, day out. So basically, Billy Carson's just a guy that does fake bullshit taxes. And he thinks that he's like a prophet. And as soon as anyone says any stupid shit like that, you get dismounted as a fucking moron. Pull it up, motherfucker. Okay. Does this pop up now or something? No. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, of course you gotta flip a motherfucking switch it into there. What's all these switch flipping? Can it just like go through this without having to fucking flip a damn switch to get to the damn end? This is so fucking stupid. That's what I don't like about these levels. Like, you can't just go to the end of it. You gotta flip a bunch of switches and shit, and you have to find the switch to flip. You fucking wanker. Okay. Oh, that felt great. Good morning, farts. The best farts. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. Which one was I on? Command center. Oh yeah, okay, I'll get in there. Is something hitting me? Oh. Oops. But no, listen to these people like talk. All this nonsensical shit is fucking hilarious. I mean, they get blamed for stuff, and then people get upset because they're getting blamed for it. It's like when people have when their reputation gets ruined because people just come out and tell the truth, they get super fucking upset. Because then they start losing money in that. And they're like, oh my god, I'm losing money in that. It's because you're greedy. That's what greediness is. Greediness always comes down to the same bullshit. And people always do the same thing. You lie and cheat to make money. And you make a lot of it. You have to keep up the fucking appearance. That's literally all it is. And then when you lose your appearance, people don't trust you. And you can't go back on stuff because you've been distrusted already. So you just speak the fucking truth. Little fucker. It's the most common thing in the world to do. As long as you speak truth, no one can tell you, like, no one can say anything. They can get mad at you. If I say, oh, yeah, I feel like, maybe someone at work has a crush on me or something. If that person got notified of that, they would probably say no and make up a bunch of excuses instead of admitting that they do. Just say that's what the case is. Just admit it. Like, is it hard to do it? Yes. Oh god, more barons. Bullshit. Die, demons, die. Does it hang in the ring? Yeah, Doom World's kind of fucked up. I have to say that. Doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, it is like, if you look at reality now, it's like you got OnlyFans, you got this, you got that. There's so much crap out there. And like, people are sitting there like, oh my god, there's just so much shit out there. I'm like, yeah. We're not lying, there's just a lot of crap out there. And it's getting more saturated. So it's best just to pick a lineup, you know? Pick things that work for you. That's all you can do. 100%. You should keep on going through life, figuring this bullshit out. Thing is, there's so much crap. And people always wonder why there's such a destructive world out there. Like, well, you made it yourself. He's still alive? That's fucked up. Start using people's flesh and putting it on the walls and that. That's fucked up. Damn, dude. You taking all kinds of motherfucking bullets. Oh, tackle you right behind me. Need my bullets, bitch. But yeah, life's just weird. Like, I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of all the bullshit. I just want to be happy, and you can't even be happy anymore. Like, I just want to get me a woman to be happy with, but you can't trust. You can't trust them because there's date sites. Date sites have ruined it for everybody. Because the women could always get people to date them because they're the ones out of the game. People play the fucking game, they get more. Like, I can find a guy better than you. I'm like, I'm sure you can, but you know that guy you're finding is gonna be no different than me. But you're gonna establish that he is different because you're an idiot. I'm like, oh yeah, I know that guy. I see him at the gym all the time. We hang out. And they get mad. Remember back in the old days when being called a whore was actually a bad thing? Like, people disnount whores all the damn time. And then nowadays, they don't do it at all. Like, they're praising it. They're literally praising people that have sex a lot. And it becomes funny. It's like, you're literally praising a bunch of whores. Like, why? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm like, yeah, there is. There's a lot wrong with that. Where's your decency? Well, I hate all men anyway. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Would you like that fucking dick that you get all the damn time, right? Is that okay? You like that, dick that you have to swallow and that to keep your life going. And then you freak out when you don't get enough of it. I'm not even fucking lying. There's a lot of women out there that freak out because they don't get enough dick. And they freak out over it. Well, they could, that was easy. I killed 4% people. I skipped all that shit. That's fucking hilarious. Didn't mean to. Ugh. I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. I might go today since I work at 8. I don't know yet. Haven't decided if I want to walk in that fucking heat. I might do it. It's kind of fun to be hot and sweaty. That'd be fucked up. And you walk around with no arms and no legs, you're just sitting there and they're like keeping you alive. Dude, that's so fucked up. What the fuck's that? It's kinda hard to tell what these things even are. I know that's a marine, he's just hanging in the air. Dude, that shit's fucked up. Why would you want to live in a world like this? I'm happy to live in the world I live in. Truly am. I'm happy that, God protects us from evil a lot. That evil never really prevails. I know people always say otherwise, but like, oh, there's so much evil in this world now. I said, well, stop doing stupid shit. It wouldn't be evil in this world now. Like, it's pretty common sense shit. If you're fucking sitting there being a fucking moron, you want to say, there's evil in this world, man. You're the one doing half the stupid shit. You're like, well, it's not me. It can't be only just, Oh, God. This is what he sees when he's mad. Nothing. I just got lost. Nope. Oh my god, it's a crappy version of the game. Punch a bitch. There you can't tell that's a guy. I guess it's a guy with the one leg hanging there. That's fucked up shit. The game's pretty fucked up, you really think about it. Damn, man. That's pretty fucked up too. Ah, Cackle Demon, fuck to the face. Knock his ass the fuck out. I ain't playing around with your ass, bitch. You gonna get knocked the fuck out. That's right, motherfucker. Get, get knocked. Get knocked. Of course, it's an exit that needs a button to unlock the exit. It's so stupid. Doom 64 has the same shit too. Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to birthday party, Daddy. I need the red key. Man, fuck that red key, bro. I'm sick and tired of looking at this shit. Okay, let's go what I want. Let me unlock the damn exit and get the fuck out of here, douche. Where's that? Still no? The fuck is this? Oh. This doesn't look like real life. I know. Getting dehydrated. Oh, getting old. Getting old, guys. Kill that motherfucker. Kill him till he's dead. I love that saying. Go on, Bob. Kill him till he's dead. What happened to the good old days where you could just say stuff and people just laugh at it? If they, even if they don't like it, they just move on. Nowadays, like at work the other day, one of the guys I work with, I know he's gay. It's pretty obviously he's gay. And he is asking me questions about people and that. It's simple questions, And I told him some answers about, how people are back then, Like one of the guys that I worked with before is still working up there at my job. And he was just curious in that. And he's like, still the same, like, like nothing's really changed that much. And he was really cool about that, but like, he's gay, but he's not like feminist gay, like feminine gay, like I like yeah. No, he's just gay. He knows. He's not trying to brag about it either. Like some people tend to do when they're gay, they like throw it in an overboard situation. And it's like, damn, like no one fucking cares, bro. Like being too proud of yourself is too much. Like having confidence and the knowledge that you know from experience is great. A lot of people don't have that. They're like just stupid. You ever met someone that's like just like they're like ugly, but they think that they're beautiful? And people say, well, everyone's beautiful. I said, everyone's beautiful in God's eyes, yeah. That's the difference, But not everyone's beautiful in everybody else's eyes, other people's eyes and that, There's like, you can't say you're a 10 just because you exist. And the whole like ratio of 10 has a lot to do with attention they get online. So simps, like weak men that sit there and chase big booby girls all the time. They're like, wow, she's so hot, and that they get super obsessed. And then they get mad at men because they get more attention. Like, for instance, I knew someone that I got more attention from a girl that they liked. and they got mad at me. Like, what the fuck you getting mad at me for, motherfucker? You're the one that doesn't know what the fuck you're doing, and she don't even like you, and at least like that. And you're getting mad because you don't know what's going on, and then you try to explain it to them, and they get more mad at you, and they make up shit. It's like, dude, it's like, what am I doing wrong? Well, first off, you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there literally emoting. Like, give you a key example of like how this works. Women are the dramatized emotional ones. You do the opposite, they like you. You don't dramatize. You get quiet in that. You talk very, very small amount. Because the thing is, if you talk too much, especially if you are attractive, you get too much attraction to you, then what happens? Then you get a whole bunch of bitches that want to like have sex with you and shit, and you can't do that because like it's just too much attention. And like women are literally the gatekeepers. Men accept the woman's relationship, but women are the ones that push that game. They push that relationship, and then men have to play their fucking game to get that relationship out of them if they're good enough to get it, which most of the times they're fucking not, because the bitches be crazy. The only reason why I say bitches be crazy now because they see it too much to know better. All women are crazy because they're all dramatized. Doesn't matter. They all are. I talk to older ladies and that. Like I talk to my mom about it, and she tells me the same thing. She's like women nowadays. Like there's a lot of pretty girls out there. Fuck yeah, there is. There's tons. Like the average of beauty has, like at least in my area, has changed. We got a lot of really fucking hot girls. Really fucking hot girls. It's ridiculous. Like they're all over the place. Like they all want to be skinny and that. They all want to get the big juicy booties and shit. And they all want to get perky boobs and that. Work out a lot and that. You see it all the time. And then other girls influence them. Get a bigger butt. Get a little bit thicker legs and that. And they see older women have that shit. Like ones in my age group. They're like, oh, their life must be great and that. They got their booties fat. And it's not all about looks, honey. It's not all about looks. The world doesn't evolve around just looks. And that's a lot of women intentionally like to think. It's like, it revolves around looks all the time. It's like, dude, if it revolve around looks, then why the fuck are you married? Like, why aren't you married? Aspects that it's like it's like people that get a lot of attention that finally they break loose, they get all this confidence because they dated one person, and women say this about dudes and that they'll say, well, I don't know, I accepted him because I'm super hot in that, but they accept the guy. And then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, he's got more confidence now, so now that's why he's getting more women. And it's like, no, it's because women attract other guys through who they date. So if I show if I talk about the girls I've been with that are talked to that were interested in me and want to have sex with me or whatever the fuck it was, I could talk about it. Other women will get interested. But if women do that because guys do it because we gotta be like dudes. It's like no, that's not how it works. Guys are not attracted to bitches, and I call them bitches for a reason because they always do this. They're just complaining about them. I'm like, you do this stuff because you want to think like a man. Stop thinking like a man. They literally use woman logic on man logic. Men don't like you because you make a lot of money. That is your alternative motive. Women love men that make a lot more money than them. The safety precautions are there. It's about being in a safe place. That's what they want. They want a safe place. They want a man to make all the damn money in that so they don't have to do anything. And what they do is they get safe. They get a house. They get, a fortress around them, basically. And that's the idea behind it. It's all about being safe. That's what men want for women. We want you to be safe. And they say, well, men don't actually want that. It's like, it's because you're a fucking idiot. Because you date bad men, and then you want to think that all men are the same. And that's stupid, because guys don't think that about women. Even though a lot of women are kind of the same. Yeah, bitches are crazy. It becomes a nuisance, though. Because the more and more and more that we look at these, like this discussion about men and women nowadays, back then women were more in love just because it was the biggest thing to do is to fall in love. You know, and men try to respect that love by being what they need to be so that the woman could stay in love with them. Well, now it's the opposite. You see femboys, like overly emotional twat waffles, trying to, they get these girls that they're like way out of their fucking league, but women don't want to be alone, so they date guys that they're safe with. That's how you see like an average, like pretty girl dating an unaverage, ugly fucking dude. And they do it all the time. I mean, they're not like the hottest girl, but like they're averagely attractive because you look like the rest of them. You're pretty in that, but no, I've seen super hot girls date ugly ass dudes before because it's a safety thing. Yes, they might not last because who wants to date someone that's fucking ugly? It's horrendous. It's like, oh my god, you gotta wake up every morning and seeing some pig willed motherfucker next to you and that. He's fat and smells bad and shit. He farts all the time and that. You're sitting there like, oh my god, I gotta date with this guy. So you're already thinking about basically fucking another dude that's probably more attractive. Maybe that happens a lot. One girl used to hang out, she had a boyfriend. Her boyfriend wasn't that good looking. Like, he was fucking short as fuck, and he was not that attractive. She had the idea to fuck around with me. Because she really liked the way I looked. And that's one of the things that she talked about with me. So I asked her, I'm like, what the fuck do you like about me? And like, I'm just curious now because you hang around with me a lot. And most women never really say the truth, but this one did. And she brought up my face. She's like, I really like your face. Like, I'm obsessed with the way you look in the face. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's cool, but anything else? Well, this and that. It was really all about fucking looks. So I start to learn this, and I'm like, okay, so if I just look at you and you're gonna be like, I want to be with you, that's not a fucking relationship. It's a Chad moment. I was a Chad moment. It's not to say this girl wasn't hot. Yeah, this girl was tremendously nice. She had a big, huge booty. It was really nice. But in my mind, this is my own personal thing. I talk about this a lot now because a lot of guys don't even know that they're attractive because women don't approach them and say, hey, I'll suck your dick. They don't do that. They do it in secretly. Like behind the bathroom stall type shit. And when women say that guys, I talked about this before, when women say that guys are more hornier than women, you lying. They lie, bro. They lie so much. It's fucking hilarious. I knew girls that literally would drop their pants for me, not even a couple of days of knowing them. I knew girls that literally would just masturbate and fucking show me them masturbating. Or most likely on cam and that, because we lived in separate places and that. Like, it happens so much, it's fucking ridiculous. And men out there try to have this, like, this brain fog about it, because they think listen to women's how you get women. No, it's not. It's all about attraction. If you got a good looking face in that, yeah, you can be kind of pudgy and not have too much. You're still gonna get more pussy than a guy that doesn't have that. You know? But like, it's all about attraction. Like, if you, like, a lot of women, there's a lot of skinny ass dudes out there. Like, I go into the gym and that I see a lot of scrawny, skinny motherfuckers. I mean, they're all skinny as fuck. I don't even know what's going on. But like, everybody's like 10% body fat. They're so fucking scrawny. And then like this one kid was sitting there. He had a big tattoo on him and that. He's at the gym and that. He's trying to curl like 60 pounds. And he could barely do it. And he's sitting there staring at this fucking girl that was working out next to me. And I was doing my tricep extensions and that. And like trying to bulk up and that. I would check myself out in the mirror and that, you know, to look how bulky I look, you know, might as well look at myself, might as well enjoy it. And like, this guy kept smiling at this girl and that, like, it was just weird though, cause he was skinny and that, these skinny guys always like show off their abs because that's all they got. Like, I got abs and that, like, everybody's got abs, you're just skinny as fuck. Like, women attract that. I mean, they do, but like, you got nothing else. You're shaped weird. Like, you got a big ass head with no muscles on it. You look like a fucking 5-year-old kid. Like, literally, you look like a damn 13-year-old. And they all do. They're all super fucking scrawny now. It's like, motherfucker, eat some damn protein, bro. What happened to the protein age? The protein age, everybody's eating eggs and bacon and shit and eating fucking cow and crap. Now they all eat like potato chips and that and fries and shit. They eat like fucking little girls. Like, I was up at Hooters now, like, women would always eat carbs and sweets and shit. Like, because they didn't want to gain muscle. Guys have to do the opposite. Like, we're all switching. Like, I'll see women eat a fuckload of protein, now they get big, thick-ass legs and shit, and their tits get all perky and that, and get big, huge booty cheeks and shit. And the guy's walking going, hey, guys! They got fucking, like, Nutri-Grain bars or some fucking gay shit like that, and, like, I was like, what the fuck are you eating? I'm eating a fruit cup. I'm like, hey, where's that steak at, bitch? Like, all you guys do is eat meat and that. Yeah, that's why I get more pussy than you. You get none. You just sit there all day and cry on OnlyFans. I don't like you. Oh, those girlfriend sites. Like, I'll be your girlfriend. It's like, what the fuck? You guys are fucking retarded. Like, yeah, I saw that shit. Like, they got girlfriend sites now. You can really, like, go on there and some girl will be your fake girlfriend now. They do that shit all the time on, like, Twitch and shit. And guys would sit there and, like, idolize that crap. They're like, oh, she's my girlfriend. No, she's my girlfriend. They get this fantasy going on. And then they'll see some hot dude in the background come on, like, walk by. And they do it on purpose. And the guys just get fucking pissed. Like, wait a minute, I know you had a boyfriend, man. And motherfucker, you had no chance getting that bitch anyway. She get fucked by everybody else besides you. And then thousands of other motherfuckers in that. So I remember that shit when I got her, I don't know her name, but I got her like face in my head. She's really pretty in that, but like, and like, she lost a whole bunch of viewers because she said that she had a boyfriend. And they cried about it. She's like, yeah, I have a boyfriend, duh. Why would I not have a boyfriend? I'm fucking hot and I make money. Yeah, has a point. Whoa, I'm not gonna subscribe to you anymore because of that. And they get all crybaby and shit their pants and shit. I remember those good old days. Back then when I was emotional as fuck. I would cry over girls and that. and be like, oh my god, I can't believe she doesn't love me. What am I doing wrong? And then I finally learned that I don't give a fuck. And when you stop caring, they like you more. Like I have kids talk to me all the time that are well, they used to talk to me and say, but more or less like they talk to me quite a bit when I'm conversating with them and that whatever the fuck. If I work with them, that they'll ask me questions about life and that, and they always bring up women. I'm like, well, how do I get a girl? Well, first off, you're fucking ugly, so it's gonna be nearly impossible for you to get a girl. You know, like, and you know, you got a below average look, and the first thing you have to do is if you don't have a face that looks good, you work on your body. You work on your body, you work on your hygiene, you work on your maturity. Like not all the power is gonna be the same in every man. Not every woman's gonna look at every man the same. Some men just fucking look better. It's just how it is. And not every woman's gonna look at that man the same, because they don't. Like not every girl is gonna think I'm attractive. Majority of them, I would say, do, but they're not gonna think the same attraction. Some women might look at me and be like, my nose, my face structure is pretty, but then might not like the color of my eyes or something like that, because they may like brown eyes instead of blue eyes. You know, some girls may not like my jaw structure and that, but they like my eyes. They may like my nose. Like, this is how picky people can be. So, like, there's always a good point all the time. Normally, eyes are always the point that people are always more or less likely, more or less attracted to. And the nose. Like, some people, like for me now, I'm not attracted to pig nose. I don't like big, fat pig noses. I never did. Like, if a girl's got a wide nose, like some black women in that, and some, you know, European women in that, I'm just not attracted to it. It doesn't seem attractive. You know? And that's just how it is with me in general. But with some people in that, they're attracted to that. Exactly. It all depends on your eyes. You got your genetics speak what you like. So, like, let's say all the women I went for in that were honestly really fucking hot. Most of them were very, very attractive women. I mean, body types and that, yeah, it depends, you know. Most girls I went for were skinny and that, and were like fat women to begin with. I had a lot of fat girls that liked me, but like, well, of course they will. Or girls that were just like, you know, a little bit overweight and that. All the girls I went for were super fucking sexy. But that's my own personal thing with that. But everybody has them. What I'm trying to say is everybody has their differences. I talk about this in my stream a lot in that because we're not all the same. We can't be all the same. But we all have strengths that are better than others. Like some people can have more money than me and they'll get more pleasures out of life with that. Which is true. They work harder and they had more money to begin with because say their parents had a business and that. Yeah. You get sex with that shit a lot. You might have to pay for it, but you still get it. But what's the difference in between paying for it and then paying for it with other things? So, for instance, if I can get sex easy because I'm more attractive, I'm still paying with my attraction. Which means I get too much attention. I can't not be looked at. Money, you can hide your money and not tell people about your money. But like attraction, like if you look good, you can't hide it. You're just attractive. And you walk around and you can see it. You know, I see it in the gym. I mean, like I got a skin disorder and that. I mean, it's definitely a noticeable thing. But I can see it in the gym when I get pumped up and that I can see it. And And I'm so used to it, it gets annoying. I'm just like, oh, I'm attractive. Or someone will look at me and that and be like, they're wondering about me. But that's how they act. That's how I know. It's all about how they act. Like, and I see some people that don't attract to me at all. They don't act like it. They give me weird ass looks and shit. I'm like, okay. But that's just how it is. But, but women are always attracted to things that look good. And what is looking good? Being a certain fat percentage, being a certain muscle size, having the shoulders, pecs. Like if you have the whole like shoulder, pec, back, arm ratio, you're gonna be more attractive than probably 90% of the men. It doesn't matter how big you get, it matters how fucking formed you are. So like when you start to get broader shoulders and that, women are always attracted to a waist that seems to be smaller. And you can see it when you look at their shoulders and that. You look at their shoulders and that. And like me, for instance, I look at myself right now. The more bigger my shoulders get, just to say if I get a little bit bigger arms at, my waist looks skinnier. And guess what happens? Women are seeing that I'm more attractive. It doesn't even matter about my face. The V cut. When I say V cut, it all leads down to my dick. You start off the shoulders being broad and wide, and then it tapers down. That's why it's called a V. The end of the V is cock and balls and the girl's fucking twat waffle. That's the excess point. That's why women that are hourglass shaped, so to speak, big tits, skinny waist, and big butt, they love that shit. They love V-cut men. It's just how it is. Now, if you're really fucking skinny now, then bulk up. Eat more protein and lift weights. Say, well, I can't. You're not working out hard enough, first of all. Or you're working out too hard, and it's like I see a lot of people, they just don't work out. They sit there and they they try to like they show off, and they'll get some guy that's actually trying to work out and that, and like it just proves. So every time you see them, they get a little bit bigger, they get a little bit stronger, they get a little bit this, a little bit that, and the other guys are coming in, they look the fucking same. Or like you get guys that like work out their legs a lot. Like legs are not a sex spot, bro. Like having a nice butt, yeah, I guess, but like you can work out your legs because you need to have strong legs. I agree. I would say my legs are getting bigger. You know, they're not. They might look small compared to my upper body, of course. My upper body's just more to it, just because legs are down below. There's only like one strip of my legs. Just get a little bit more meat in my shoulders. That makes my fucking size. I get a little bit wider. But it's just how it is. Let's see how hot it is today. It's 2 o'clock. It's 92 degrees. Oh, it's not too bad. I think we got cloud coverage coming in. Oh, man. You eat. What should I do? My stomach hurts. But that's just all the ratios. Like, with life itself. Like, you are who you are, but you can always make yourself better. And it's a good hobby to have in general. Just because when I see men that don't lift weights, I'm like, what the fuck do you do all day after work? Well, I work all day, so I'm tired. I go home and I play video games, and they'll be like, and they're a little safe spot in that where they're emotionally contained in their room and that, which is fine. I can't say nothing about that because I do the same thing too. But it's like, why don't you go out there and do that? Well, I don't want to go out there pumping that, because they don't want to know that people think that they're weak, and that's what it is. I say you're weak, you're fucking weak, bro. You know what happens in that? When I go to the gym and that, I go out in the public, I don't think about how much weight I'm lifting, because I don't lift a lot of fucking heavy ass weights. Yes, I continuously get stronger in that, yeah. I could be able to do a little bit more of certain things. Like, my back's getting stronger, my shoulders are getting stronger, I can tell that. You know? My triceps are getting stronger. Biceps are slowly getting stronger. My legs are definitely getting a lot stronger. Well, what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't go in the gym to show off strength. I go in the gym to show off my bulkiness, my muscle that I actually have and that I'm going into. Like, I didn't work out yesterday. I really want to work out today. Because I'm off tomorrow. But the biggest thing I have to hit today is fucking chest. Because I can hit legs really hard and get legs done with. I need to hit my chest hard. I need to tear those damn pecs up so I can grow. And I always get people saying this stuff, like this one guy named Philly-on. Like, he's like one of those fitness YouTuber guys and that. And he's always like, girls don't like guys with big muscles and that. So you're saying guys with bigger muscles than you make fun of. Because most of these guys are not that fucking big. They're just really cut. All these steroid guys and that. Some of them get really fucking big, but when they're not on steroids, they're just really cut people. They're like little skinny ass kids that bulk up and they get like 40 pounds of muscle on them. Like, yeah, you're a 110 pound fucking, 5'8" kid. Yeah, if you lift weights for a couple of years, you're gonna build 20, 30 pounds of muscle. And then you're gonna look fucking super ripped. And you're gonna have a lot of mass on you, and you're gonna be big as fuck because you're just bigger than what you used to be. Or say like they're like 130 pound kids. Now I work with kids that are like that, young men that are fucking outrageously fucking skinny. Probably because they smoke weed all day and they sit there and they don't eat and they get high as fuck and they do eat. Their metabolism could be to pick it up in that because their brain, their way their metabolism is, they burn off more calories than what they can eat. Some people have that. Then again, that's the hardest way to build muscle. Like, to build muscle, that you have to have like mass on you to begin with. Like, if you're pudgy, like my body's like middle. I can't get over 240 pounds. So I can't go over like 30% body fat. I tried. Like, my body will not go that high. And I just get really fucking sick. I feel like shit. And I can't get below 200. Like, I got the 197 and I felt like crap. So I said, well, I can't get super fat, but I can't get super skinny. I said, well, evidently my body fat percentage is where it's at. I keep right around like 25 to 22%. People say that's high. I said, well, I mean, the only way I can really get skinnier than that or be able to maintain is if I build more muscle. So if I lift more weights and I get bigger muscles than that, well, it's like my fat percentage will actually slowly start to drop in general because I'm building more muscle. Especially if I do even my body out, that my body fat percentage is going to even out anyway because I can only consume so many calories. Say if my calorie count goes up by 200, just to say, or say like my calorie count right now, supposedly by the machines that I went to, is like 2,000 calories. Literally, my body only burns 1,900 and something calories. They're close to 2,000 calories a day. 2,000 calories a day. That's my metabolic rate. That's what they say. And I'm like, dude, I don't eat 2,000 calories a day. I eat like 3. And it depends. Sometimes I don't. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Like a 2,000 calorie diet. Like I can sometimes eat 1,000 calories in one meal, and like that's literally all I can eat. I'm just like, so if I could be able to stick with 2,000 calories a day, I would drop weight. And I'm like, I burn off too many calories though. Metabolic rate is just what my body burns to be awake. Now I can consider myself moving. That's why I have to eat more because sometimes I'll burn off 5, 6, 700 to 1,000 calories, and sometimes I'm not eating enough, and I get really fucking tired, and I feel like shit. And it's like, so I have to look at it. My body, in general, throughout, I guess it'd be a 12-hour day, maybe a 16-hour day, say 16-hour day. I burn off 2,000 calories, but I have to eat 2,500 to 3,000 calories depending on my day. That's the trick of losing weight. Like, you have to be able to see how you function. And sometimes you can have high ass energy if you eat simple carbs like rice and stuff like that. Which I need to make some food anyway. I'll be right back. I'll talk too damn much. Okay, back. Here comes my doggy. Gotta comb my bed and sniff around and look for food or something. I'm actually gonna watch me some anime. Yeah. Bought Crunchyroll again because I saw an anime that I had to watch called Skeleton Knight. It's fucking like a super cool anime. I was watching the shit out of it the other day. Since I woke up early in that. Yeah, I gotta. Man, I'm fucking starving. I'm gonna eat my salad. That was weird. There it goes. What the?
True, I imagine many of them won't be very pleased. And were any others here, I wouldn't dare this much.
I love elves. Elves are so hot.
And you help consolate the children. But still creatures have. Therefore, you will also have my full trust. So please lend me your hand, and aid me in rescuing my fellow king.
Very well. She got a big ass rack.
breathe.
But Clark, there's so much food, you're sure you're not hungry?
Yes, quite cold, I assume. There is no way I'm taking his helmet off in front of him. He'd be all over me the second I did. Down here, please.
Yes, down in your Nathan. An elf warrior like myself. Sit on the fat side of the nation.
Nathan. But isn't that also your last name?
Yes,
Are you siblings? Or
you're not. For our elvish given names, we use our parents. That's based on your gender. Last names are our lowest. Then finally you combine them. In other words, you're citizens of the city of Nathan, from the great man of the forest. Thus, share last names.
I don't see the point of explaining it. By the way, Sir Doctor, what have you found out? No of these stewards are considered at the end of delicacy. The flavors were unique to this town specifically. They raise their livestock. He stole all these! For drink, a nice amount of honey. Brewed using the finest grade of honey made by Britain. No finer does than James Street. Quite late. Now, what's this?
He's a mercenary. When I encountered the elf hunters in the woods, our hero went to hand in aid. So I hired him for the rescue mission to help us out. Not the typical mercenary, though. He uses teleportation magic.
Teleportation. There are limitations, but yes. That's a Ventu Volk.
Art closer contact. They're traveling companions.
A magic user who has a spirit creature for a companion. Sounds like it might be of some use to us.
Tell me, were you able to locate their base of operations?
Yes. It's living in a cave. We'll find the missing elf inside. Just one point. The area is fairly active during the days.
We'll wait until nighttime when it feels like there's be in the vicinity after dark.
You're right. For now, I suggest we remain right here. Then it'll be some time before we take up. I'll meet you again in about an hour. I have some crucial errands to do.
Understood. We will be waiting for you.
Pumpkin, come along. It's hard placing trust in an outsider.
Earlier in the morning was fighting the traders. We would have been caught, or even worse, if we hadn't decided to intervene on my behalf.
Perhaps you underestimated your advantage. Just a portion.
You, even a warrior, not make no sister.
It's true. You gave me quite a weakness. Although, comparing it to others, despite your quickness of battle, and your experience, one day you will stand to me.
I hope.
Tell me the truth. This human, you honestly think you can trust him?
Yes.
Very well. Then we'll leave it at that. Good thing taking out those bandits gave you enough fun. Right then. Going
movie, viewers. Top 3 of the Rainbow Soy Trash. It's no for pizza. Hey, you can't believe that. Hi there! Bon appetit! Yum! Oh, my Christmas favorite! It's gonna be a long night. Let's eat as much as we can.
Got word on when we're sending them out. First thing tomorrow morning. That's gonna be easy for a while after this job takes care of.
One of our warriors will free us people again. By the morning, you'll all be dead.
Got me shaking. That's the place.
You have guard because we were anxious.
Skeleton. Things they look like mountain skulls.
So, the question is, how much time do we have before we're discovered? Once we free the elves, the enemies will encounter will meet death. I'm curious, Arthur. You could teleport us up to that window.
No problem.
First, let's get out of sight. The light from the magic circle will alert them to our presence.
No, that won't be necessary. Place your hands upon me. A gentleman. Honestly, I'm impressed.
There's nobody inside.
This part's so funny.
Right. Tight. Hold on, please. There's nobody inside. We'll be able to sneak in through here. Right.
A gentleman. Honestly, I'm impressed.
There's nobody inside. We'll be able to sneak in through here.
That's so funny. Anyway, I'm gonna get off. You guys have a good one. God bless.